This is the Game & Watch Super Mario Bros. Created and released to celebrate Super Mario's 35th anniversary. As you likely know, the Game & Watch was created by the late Gunpei Yokoi, as was the modern cross-shaped directional pad, so I feel somewhat obligated to make this video. I'm D-Pad Gamer, and let's look at some Easter eggs in the Super Mario Bros. Game & Watch. So within this very small handheld, like seriously it is so much smaller than I expected, there are 4 main modes: Super Mario Bros. 1, Super Mario Bros. 2, aka the Lost Levels, Ball, and Clock. We'll go in that order because it just sort of feels right. Super Mario Bros. 1 is just that, Super Mario Bros. 1. It looks good, it plays good, and man, I am still awful at side-scrolling games. Lucky for me, there is a fun feature that can help. If you hold the A button on the title, you'll load into the game with infinite lives. It's great for practicing avoiding that first Goomba in World 1-1, but I don't think you can unlock the next couple things with it active. So after reaching any of the worlds past the first, on the title screen you can press the B button to change which world you'll start on. I used a couple of warps to get to World 8, so now I can visit any of them at my convenience. You could also combine this with Infinite Life mode to make things that much easier. Also, after you beat the game, you'll unlock Hard Mode. That's the same as with the original game, but on the NES, Hard Mode would be lost upon resetting the console. Here, you don't have that problem, though I'm not showing footage of it on the Game & Watch because, I'll reiterate, I am awful at this game. Anyways, whenever the Game & Watch isn't plugged in, after 3 minutes of idling, it'll shut off to preserve battery. Depending on the situation, this will also show a bit of art. So like, if you do this with Super Mario Bros. 1 or 2 on the title screen, you'll get a nice bit of art depicting various Mario enemies. Moving on to Super Mario Bros. 2, it is quite similar to the first, in that you can activate Infinite Life mode by holding A, select which world you've already been to with B, and suffer at the hands of every enemy imaginable. Moving on to Ball, you can relive the first ever Game & Watch game where you juggle either 2 or 3 balls. Like with the other 2 modes, I recorded some footage. I expected it to just go for like, 10, 20, 30 seconds, but I actually did sort of well.
Now I don't even want to stop. Like I'm doing really good. Why is this the one I can do decent at? No!
As you can see, the juggler has the face of Mario. If you hold the A button for 5 seconds when starting, you'll get Luigi's head instead of Mario. Also, if you idle on Ball's title screen, you'll get this nice bit of art. The rest of the Easter eggs we'll look at includes the clock mode, which has a lot of love put into it, but first, the least clock related thing. So if you hold A for 5 seconds while on the clock, you'll be taken to a How to Draw Mario screen. The song that follows will teach you how to draw Mario, and it's in English, but it has subtitles that you could change the language of. Also, fun fact, there's an error, so some of those are mixed up. Selecting French will give you German, selecting Spanish will give you French, selecting German will give you Italian, and selecting Italian will give you Spanish. So, that said, here's the song in full.
Take a page and a pen, draw a big mushroom and an egg, then 2 more. Draw a cloud under here, now we'll add some coins. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Draw a hill and the park with the rising sun, and a little bird, and then it's me, Mario.
I did my best to follow along in real time, and I am so sorry, Mario. Okay, clock time. By default, you'll see the time displayed using brick blocks, and Mario will be running across the bottom of the screen from left to right. Goombas and Koopas can be seen falling from the sky, and Mario will either avoid them or stomp on them here and there. When the minute changes, Mario will usually bump the digit from the bottom to open up space for the new one. Now, here's some fun details. Every hour, Yoshis will show up to help Mario change all of the digits at once. Also, at repetitive times, Mario will be visited by some special characters, so 111, 222, 333, 444, you get the idea. First, there's some bloopers, and then some Cheep Cheeps. At 333, a spring appears to help him turn into Fire Flower Mario. Oh, and also there's some Shy Guys at 444. Rest in peace, that stuck one. And at 555, all of the blocks will transform into coins. On that topic, if you watch the clock as the time changes to either 1:23 or 4:56, a beanstalk will appear out of one of the blocks to take Mario to a coin heaven, where he never collects all of them, only a few. It's rough. There's another special guest, Monty Mole, who will appear between 7 to 8 p.m. or a.m. Also, I believe just briefly, Mario will transform into Luigi when it reaches 9 p.m. Also, I didn't realize at first, but whenever you open the menu to change the time, a Lakitu will start to fly near the top. If you save a new time, he'll drop a wrench before leaving. Now, when the clock strikes noon, Mario will run off to the right, slide down the flag, and be greeted by Toad. A very similar thing happens when it reaches midnight, though this time Mario will be instead greeted by Princess Peach. Much like with the Mario Bros. And Ball modes, idling while on the clock reveals another piece of art. Most of the time, it's a picture of Mario snoozing. Between noon and 1 p.m, it'll instead be Mario and Luigi enjoying some pizza, and the last of the art can be seen by idling after 11 p.m. but before midnight, which is just sort of Bowser snoring. On that topic, the last of the fun details is that at 9:13 a.m. or p.m, Mario will enter the pipe and attempt to beat Bowser. In both, Mario just barely gets hit, and then still wins using the power of plot armor. How great. Now, since this was a quick video, it's time for a quick outro. Big thanks to my channel members for their support, with an even bigger thanks to Christy Cuntras, Pseudonymous, Jermanger, Achilles Rhodes, and Skylar Clark for being super fans. Be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you want, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.